Welcome to CTFPL Week 1. AP versus BCK, also known as Apex versus Bird Chest Killaz. For Bird Chest Killaz, there is Dilatory, Tony Montana, Chucky, Earthball, Iron, Jackie, Cerrito, Solve, Spark, and the Korean. Then on the other side for Apex, Hexel, Captain X, Unorthodox, Haxidus, CT, Ghost Palmer, Oct, Sabotage, Vin, Waylander. Also in spec for both teams, F Society, Head, Keyser, Surgeon Ketchup, Guido, and many more. At least those are the ones that we can see now. The game has started with Ghost Palmer with flags, Solve with flag, Jackie with the flag, and Hearthball. And as we continue here, we'll transfer our commentary to the other commentators. Unorthodox is setting up the turrets. And again, this is the first match of the day. BCK does seem to be favored slightly at this point due to the pickups from the roster. However, Apex has had a really good preseason and a good showing. So we'll see where this lands. Ghost Palmer goes to offense. And here we'll transition to the commentary booth. ZMN, Revenge, and Company.
So definitely has become a pretty strong team. And so far it looks like they're running Sov, Iron, Jackie with Chucky on pack and Tony as the SL. On their defense, they've got Green as NG and Prince playing D Infantry along with Cerrito and Spark with Dilatory as the medic. And for Apex, right now looks like they're actually starting to do damage at F5 here. Some good early pressure. But you got Exodus as O Heavy, Waylander, Keyser, and GB, so that's also a pretty strong offense as well. With Captain X as myself.
Yeah, they got an early MG down.
Yeah, they already got one down. For their defense, Axel, Vin, Sabo, and CT. With Orthodox as their engine.
Now, and speaking of Bird Chest Killaz, they materialized here in the last week. They're on the cusp of fading just mere days ago, and they're able to get some elite recruits last minute. Certainly some folks who had some name value, helped them recruit further players, and now they're fielding one of the better lineups we've seen in a long time.
Sure. Very scary to see both Sov and Iron on offense. So we'll see that along with Chuck how they're able to do damage here. They got some good pressure right now. Throwing in the nades.
RT and MG down. Another MG red.
Yeah, quite a bit of pressure going on at F5.
Ooh, that might be a swing home. There's only one MG
Looks like they
left.
swung home.
Nope. Rough start for Bird Chest Killaz on the defense side. Not really giving a chance for Sov and Iron to put in some work on offense. Having swing home already.
Pretty big swing home. They've got 4 DMs, 5 M3s home. They got Spark home. Koreans only got 2 sentries up front, 2 MGs, maybe low on talks.
I'm guessing like they're gonna play it safe here. I think they feel like they've got a good squad and just had probably some bad deaths early on. But I do like to see Exodus as the O heavy instead of this defense has put some pressure on early.
Well, and not just that too, but Axie's really been focusing on his multi-classing efforts here recently. And he's kind of going back to his roots, playing heavy instead of infantry or some support class, and I think he's really being a difference maker right now.
Trying to get some more pressure in there. definitely forcing them still to curl up a little bit. Got Sov, Iron, and Jackie at home.
Captain Axe under a lot of pressure. Anything going on at Collective?
Pretty quiet there, honestly. It's just the Sabo, Infinite, Axel at home. Chuck's coming in on pack. He's chasing.
Now, granted, Sov and Iron, two of the best CTF players probably of all time, but it's been quite some time since they have played in CTF. Do you think they're the kind that are going to suffer from any kind of rust, or do you think that it's like riding a bike for them?
Well, and I think that's a good point. Like, honestly, they haven't played a lot of CTF recently, so, the first 5-10 minutes, they might show that, but I think if this game drags on, that's really going to start to shine.
I agree. Same could be said for Korean too. He's been a long time NG, one of the better NGs in CTF, but he's really been MIA for quite some time, busy with a lot of stuff going on. Glad to see him back, but certainly a little unrusting that needs to go on there too.
Yeah, they're still trying to keep up the pressure there. I like it. Getting people deep, trying to get behind the defense, and still have Exodus try to set up here. He's getting a little bit of damage. But
they need a pretty good regroup at F5.
Yeah, Iron came back and cleared him out, so it was good play.
Yeah, they're trying to get offense set up at A7 again.
It is going to be interesting to see how much damage they can do without a heavy. Just Chuck has that JT. Definitely think it is a base that does not favor JT that well. Chuck tries to go in and instantly catches an RT.
Korean does have the RT back up at F5. Maybe they're going to work on trying to stabilize a little bit.
And so far, look at the stat line. Hearthbull's definitely putting in work as DF. It's interesting to see him playing a fighting class as opposed to medic or something. Spark does manage to snipe Exodus. Just a good kill there. But still good pressure from.
Yeah, AP's capturing those boxes. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just holding him down.
Spark with the bad day.
And Spark. Yeah.
Putting a lot of pressure. Let's see if there's a swing home here.
Jackie swung, Iron swung.
Iron swung.
Defense is struggling here.
At least a code yellow going on.
Yeah,
got an
MG.
But took an RT upon arrival.
Yeah, Exodus did get the MG, so he's still putting pressure on Korean.
Yep, 1 MG down, 1 MG red, RT medium health.
If I think about how I would have envisioned this game to go, this is definitely wasn't what I would have originally thought.
No, I tend to agree. Captain Axe with a good flank. Getting a haywire from both Hearth, Spark, and Dilatory, causing them to fall back.
So it does look like BCK's starting to get offense farmed up again.
They need a little more protection on Exodus as they let Cerrito just walk right through them. And I wonder what kind of spec info they have going on. It doesn't look like, and that looks like the first potential. Nope, no, Keezer's still down. Exodus trying to retreat back up north. Keezer's still up. Keezer needs to try to retreat here. Oh, Captain Axe able to get away. Dilatory down. They should be able to stabilize.
Yeah, Keezer had a nice RG on Dilatory there. To kind of...
Really good effort by Apex, not getting cleared there.
Waylander going in, trying to get some damage
Yeah,
on the
Waylander doing
RT.
some good damage there.
Again,
And
a
here
swing
we've got
home.
at least one of those out with Jackie.
Yeah, Jackie's home. Got to give Apex's offense some real credit here.
Captain X needs some help though, and as you say that, they get cleared.
That could be a big momentum swing here for BCK. Actually get their offense formed back up.
You start looking at swapping to an O heavy versus the JT on Chucky.
I really don't think it'd be a bad option, but you are facing Infinite, and you've given him some time to build talks, so that might be an uphill battle as well. So got some spec info here from our user. Looks like Infinite's got 150, and GT's got only what he's carrying on him.
And Apex is getting their offense back up at F5, pushing mid hallway.
As is BCK, they're pushing just in mid hallway of A7. Actually, got to give some credit to CT for holding off Salve and Iron so far. Let's see if that can continue.
These are putting in work.
Good push out from Apex here. Vin and CT, and Vin cleans up Salve.
Korean's not at F5. If they can kill Korean on this push when Korean gets back and ruin that TB, that's going to put some significant pressure on them.
Tony had two mine kills there.
Ooh, and the RT goes down. Really good work by Apex. RT down, MG yellow really putting the pressure on Korean. Captain Axe with the blink. Ooh, Waylander, this could be serious trouble at F5. Waylander putting a lot. Oh, that could be a clear. Working on the clear. They get any. Is Hearth up top? That may be a clear in F5.
Ooh, big. So is it going to be a big swing to offense here? And let's see what the 10
let's get Axie out. Get Axie out. Get Axie out. Oh, Captain Axe dies to mines. Let's red that MG there. Let's red that plasma. Dilatory's got the TD on Axidus. Axidus doesn't realize why he's not getting. They left the whole set of rets there. Hopefully that doesn't come to bite them on a 10-man O ND.
They've got Captain Axe as one of the infos.
Now on this 10-man D, who do you think's calling the shots here?
Good question. Probably, I'd guess Axidus would be vocal.
Could be Beso as well, as medic. He's gonna have his eyes on everything.
Mecha's in as info as well. And I believe Salve was the other one.
That's a strong push out by Apex. Very coordinated. They have clear numbers pushing out.
Yeah, a strong push out here. Hearthbowl running by. Let's see if he gets some deep attaches. Iron also moved up there, trying to get the rep. Ooh, good push in here. Let's see if Chuck gets deleted by the MGs though. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. This is gonna be.
And gentlemen, this looks like it's gonna be a win, a game 1 upset. Apex hitting it strong. And I agree with RR. It's either gonna be. It should either be Waylander or Axidus for MVP. Very effective offense, keeping them on their heels the entire time at F5. But hitting it right out of the gate, quite the upset, as I think most people expected Bird Chest Killaz to walk away with it. But congratulations to Apex for really coming out strong and quite frankly just outplaying them in all capacity of the match.
From minute 1, basically, they held pressure, forced him to swing home, and just overpowered him.
Let's see who the MVP is.
So I think Exodus, Waylander, all good options. CT also, like, realistically had a good job holding off Iron and Sov, but
I thought Vin's call was pretty effective at A7.
yeah, yeah.
Sabotage, we learned from Draft League last season on PT, a super underrated D heavy. MVP goes to Captain X. You know,
Oh, Captain
it was
X.
his blink on to his TB on the bottom of F5 that got dilatory, and then Waylander attach, clearing Spark at the bottom boxes. Really well done by Apex, and congratulations to CT and Beso and Exodus and the entire team, and Captain X walking away with the MVP after 14 minutes.
I guess the main thing is you really can't sleep on them. Apex came up and probably proved a lot of doubters wrong. So congrats to them.
This concludes the match as Apex takes it for week 1.